we are told that a high altitude spherical weather balloon expands as it rises due to a drop in atmospheric pressure. Suppose that the radius increases at a rate of... Wait, is that the right question?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. At a rate of 0.12. So our change, the radius increases at 0.12 inches per second. Okay. And that the original radius is 38 inches when our beginning time is equal to 0. And it says determine the equation that models the volume of the balloon at the time t when t equals 470 seconds. So what we want is the volume when t equals 470. So first let's think about the volume of a sphere. So we have this sphere, right, and the radius increases. Now what happens is, and we haven't covered this in physics yet, but there is air trapped in the balloon. Now there's pressure in the balloon where little air molecules push out, and there's air molecules outside of the balloon that push on the balloon. Well, as the balloon rises and it goes higher up in the altitude, there's less and less pressure because the air gets thinner. So we don't have as much pressure pushing on the inside. So what that does is it causes the balloon to expand. And it expands at a rate of 0.12 inches per second, the radius does. So the volume of the balloon increases because the volume of the balloon is based on the radius. And so what we need to do, I guess what I'm trying to point out, is that we need to figure out what is the volume of a sphere. Well, does anybody remember how to find the volume of a sphere? What's the formula?
4/3 pi r cubed.
Very good. 4/3 pi r cubed. All right? So now it increases at a rate of 0.12. So now how would I do that? Which one of those options would work the best? B. Because what we're going to do is we're going to say V of t. So the 4/3 stays the same because that's a constant. Pi is actually a constant, even though we don't think of it. It's a number that never changes, right? And so the only thing that really changes is the radius. Well, our original radius is 38 inches, but it increases as a function of time of 0.2 times t. And we have to cube all of that. So when you plug that in, and that was answer B, that's what you'll get. Okay?